Well, somewhere out in the Atlantic Ocean, it is New Year's, Pat.
Yes, it is.
3 hours to our east. I think there's a small part of American territory somewhere out there that, or 2 hours, but nobody 3 hours. So, vaccinators, let us know if you're out there 3 hours east of us. Could be a part of Canada, Iceland, not sure. But Happy New Year to all those who have rolled in the New Year. I guess Samoa was one of the islands that rolled in first, like 21 hours ago.
Oh, okay.
21 hours ago, but it is 9:15 or so here in beautiful St. Paul, Ramsey County, Minnesota. We are here with you to celebrate the New Year.
You'll never be able to do this again, but write these numbers down. 123, 123, and you'll see that's the date.
Yeah, my wife quizzed me on that today too, from Facebook post. But it does not include the 20 ahead of the year. Just in fairness to me, we figured out. So it is 21 degrees here in Ramsey County, Minnesota. They're having a few calls, but by and large, when I was out driving around earlier today, there aren't a lot of people out yet. Well, by that I should mean most of them are somewhere.
Right.
They're not driving around. Well, they're not out on the streets.
I've noticed that a lot of the bars are offering people who live within a certain distance free rides home if they've had too much to drink, which is an absolutely wonderful idea.
Hey, before we get along too far, are we streaming?
Yes, we are.
Okay, good. Because, you know, sometimes we start and we're not streaming. Well,
we are streaming. There's that car in front of us right there.
Very good, very good. You know, I was watching Blue Bloods today. You know, I like that show.
Oh, that's a great show.
Yeah, I like that family discussions around the table, which of course is a lost art in most places, right?
Very much so.
Three generations can sit down and talk. Commissioner Reagan, whatever the appropriate term is. Donnie Wallenberg. Or is it Danny? I'm not sure if it's Donnie.
Don Wahlberg, who actually, on Super Bowl night, when Super Bowl was here, Donnie Wahlberg discreetly and quietly slipped into the Sherwood Lounge on White Bear Avenue and had a couple drinks.
That is so cool. I wish I would have known.
I had left 10 minutes before he got there.
I wish I'd have known that. Anyhow, really great show. Good writers. I mean, whoever writes that stuff. And I was thinking to myself, their 14th season, I looked it up, is going to start in February.
Wow.
14 seasons of Blue Bloods. I watched the reruns pretty much. And 14 seasons. If you never watched it, you should watch it. The reruns are on that News Nation network. So then it's like 20, they have like 20 episodes per season, okay? So do the math. Say there's 14 seasons, 20 episodes, an hour long for each episode, right?
Right.
So, I mean, each season is 20 hours, times 14. I mean, you're talking 280 hours, right?
Right.
Of programming in 14 seasons. But, you know, we've only been on for 3 seasons. And we have hundreds and hundreds of more hours of programming.
Absolutely.
Well, there you have it. Yeah, so we're... I mean, we should feel so bad. I mean, they've been running for 14 seasons, but in 3.5 years, Live on Patrol has had over 400 episodes of averaging probably 4 hours an episode. Some of them are only short, but we're at least over 1,000 hours.
Well, I think that's Emmy-worthy.
Well, I'm not saying we're Emmy-worthy, but I'm just saying that we kept pace. We kept pace.
Oh, get those bright lights, mister.
Oh, was it slippery last night? Was it last night or the night before?
Last night.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, that was bad.
You told everybody to stay off the street. I'm telling you, my wife and I went to dinner out in the western suburbs with little Bob, and on the way back, it was a glare ice on Highway 96. You know, 96 there all the way from 35W. It was unbelievable.
Yep.
And the patrol handled like 350 accidents.
My goodness.
Just the patrol. So if you survived the day before New Year's Eve, congratulations. Now let's get through New Year's Eve.
Yes, indeed. Because it is still slick out. Not like last night, but it is very slippery out.
In case you're wondering where we're going to be at midnight, we are going to be at the Best Western up there in White Bear Lake. Come and join us if you want, but don't. You might have to park a little ways away because there's a lot of people eating, celebrating inside there. We don't want to take their parking spots, but unless you got a reservation there. But at midnight, Bill Fassard, the owner, former Winter Carnival king, great community activist, and I shouldn't say activist, servant, community servant, just has taken care of so many homeless persons with food and meals, and just done an amazing job. Bill Fassard is going to drop the bear. The bear's on a tall pole above there in front. Just pull up in front. We'll be there.
Pretty cool.
We like the Midway Saloon. There's going to have their bobber. We'll probably swing by and get a picture of their bobber before it drops.
I heard it's the biggest bobber yet they've had.
Oh, the bigger one than before, huh?
Yep.
I heard it's 7 foot at least. 7 foot bobber. I was watching the Dick Clark special on Channel 5 before I came. Dick Clark special. They're bouncing back between New York and Los Angeles.
Okay.
And they played one of my favorite songs. Well, it's not. I just got to be clear on this. The I'm a Barbie Girl song came out when I was coaching girls hockey.
Okay.
My daughter was 12, 13, and I've never seen Aqua actually perform it. Okay, but they had Aqua performing I'm a Barbie Girl. Are you familiar with their song?
Nope.
Oh,
I'll have to look it up.
You know, I wasn't a fan of the Barbie movie, but the I'm a Barbie Girl song. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. You never heard that part?
Yes, okay. Now I know what
that's the male part.
Okay.
But they were playing that in Los Angeles, and brought back memories of my coaching days, coaching an all-girls team, and that was their favorite song. They bring the boombox in to the locker room and play that before games. So Bill Rody's daughter was on the team that year. I think it was good. It was great memories. But Aqua in general is a band that's unique in and of itself. So I like their sound. You got any favorite New Year's bands at all? Snoop Dogg? Anybody know what Snoop Dogg's doing for New Year's? Text us.
Somehow I think getting high is going to be part of this program.
He's flying? Let's all be safe. If you're with somebody, you're out, just make sure there's sober rides. Just like that State Patrol post today. You see that one where they had the trooper from Wisconsin and the trooper from St. Paul posted on the Stillwater Bridge?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They said something like, we can't agree between the Vikings and the Packers, but we can agree that you shouldn't be driving intoxicated.
I like it. Very clever.
Yeah.
Well, Phil Williams says Snoop Dogg is in Paris.
Okay, good to know.
We will take another squad or two for uncompliant folks.
What channel is that on? You want some 3 probably.
I'm on 3.
Yeah, that's probably you.
I don't think that was coming from over here.
It could have been 2.
Okay, 750 north.
That's weird, but must have scan on or something. Are the channels died? Well, we got a lot of unqualified parties over at 750 mil.
So the officers are there trying to help someone having a medical crisis. Having a medical crisis, and they're facing people yelling and screaming at them. And all they're doing is trying to help somebody.
Well, there you have it.
States in that exactly. We have parties here, but not cooperating. Let's go to this squad or two.
Well, we're not close, but we are. We don't know what's happening.
Clear.
We are going to head up there. Jump on Milton and Minnehaha.
You got a spare can? I left mine in my car. Clear.
Well, I got some big cans.
Your cans are okay.
I got a little one for you. What is it?
Send the max in.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, it's for the
Right. Clear. Clear.
Oh, looks good luck. Should be on the right.
Clear.
What is that?
I think it's something up the vents or
It
something.
is, yeah. Close to the vents.
Clear.
It's my way of telling you if we're turning too sharp.
Now, were you back in the Durango that had the blown hose?
Yes, we are. That's why you might smell a little bit of antifreeze in here. I don't know if we are back in the blown hose Durango. How'd you know?
Clear, right.
How'd you know?
Because it feels solid.
Yeah,
This is a very solid vehicle.
yeah, it's nice you mentioned it. What do you think, Durango? I say thanks, man.
Why, thank you, Patrick.
Yes.
Well, you're very welcome, Durango.
I had a guy who was in that. We were going over that stolen over there in Minneapolis, and on the freeway, and just stopped dead in his tracks. On the
Clear.
freeway. Didn't pull left, didn't pull right.
Right.
Right. And you had to give him the option. Just stop. Just stop right in the middle. I guess he said they're code 4, but with a crowd like that, you know things can deteriorate quickly. So we're not that far away. Look at those nice people pulling over, on the far side of the street.
And we've had issues with folks just going before.
Yeah.
You'll probably remember some of the parties out in the courtyard. Very confrontational people.
We are going to try to stop down to Mancini's here in the next hour, if the call load isn't too bad. It's kind of a nice gathering. I know our friend Tommy Berry is down there. Maybe we'll get some. What was that?
That was my body cam powering up. Not recording, but it's powered up. It's ready to.
I had to turn the Vikings off today. I don't know.
Clear right.
You know, if they won tonight, they'd still have a shot at the playoffs. But they were down to the Packers. You know, you'd hate the one team you don't want to knock you out of the playoffs is the Packers.
Yeah, really.
My wife was happy the Chiefs won. Even though I really liked it. That new quarterback for Cincinnati that took Joe Burrow's place. So my wife was happy about that. I was extremely ecstatic that the Pittsburgh Steelers won over the Seattle because that gave the Vikings a chance to make the playoffs if they won tonight.
Okay.
But they didn't follow through. 750 Milton's that big tower there. We're on Pierce Butler just north of there. Right in front of us is where the old Minnehaha lanes used to be. Pat and I spent a little time in there, sharpening our bowling game, of course. So the medics are here. Actually, I'm going to go next door, give you a shot of the scene. You can see the lobby here, and there are a ton of people in that lobby, Pat, huh?
Yes, there are.
So, you can see the lobby of the building.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit. See the medics have someone on a stretcher, gurney, bringing them out.
Looks like they had a party here. I see some balloons.
Seems some of the folks lost the holiday cheer. I'm not even going to repeat the score.
Okay, any squad on can be clear.
They are clearing, and we are clearing.
Could you go? What? Could you cancel 276 and send it everything person? 276 can be clear. We appreciate it. We'll stay on it with them though. Thank you.
Whenever we're in this little quadrant here, Pat and I, it brings back a lot of memories because we both worked here.
Oh, yeah.
Started our career in the old A1 precinct, or maybe it was merged, I don't know, by 19. No, it wasn't merged by 80. It was
No, it's still A1.
A1 there. Yeah, a lot of good memories around here. 45 years worth of memories.
Yep. Yeah, in fact, it was when the bid came into effect in 81 that they went to the east and west sector.
Yeah. What is the score? Just for my knowledge, is it
30 to 10.
Is it time for people to turn off the Viking game and turn on Live on Patrol?
Time, folks.
Time.
Let everybody know.
Time to share it with your friends that the Vikings are no longer 30 to 10. Well, 3 touchdowns. I don't know exactly how much time left. That sounds like pretty.
62 clear.
Well, I think I should find out how much time is left.
It started at 7:30. So probably quarter left. 10 minutes. 15 minutes.
14 minutes left in the game.
Well, that would be an amazing comeback. Let's see who scores next. That'll.
I'll be 62 like. 62 clear.
The good news is in this new year that
62 clear. Thank you.
our stream has been pretty reliable.
Yes, it has.
So there is a disorderly conduct at the pizza place on White Bear Avenue, not too far from your friends there at the Sherwood, but 1668 White Bear Avenue.
Oh, that's Twin Cities Pizza, the old Angelos.
Yep. Sounds like female didn't like her pizza too well.
Oh, I hear nothing but good about
You should read the notes.
pizza
I
there.
mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. Based on the notes, I don't know if she was tossing the pizza or throwing the pizza. Because technically you're throwing dough, right? When you're making a pizza. How's it going? Happy New Year! It's going to be a great one.
Pending or dispatched?
I don't know. Could be pending.
We'll find out.
1668.
You had to overcap it along the road. This is fire with a compost pile on fire. Your structure.
We already cleared it. I'll check
No,
it.
I don't think so. Yep, I gotta help her to keep us. So Willard's is quiet?
That looks like I already cleared it.
Really?
They're having them make the report online because she's already gone.
Oh, that's why they cleared it.
And they declined services because she left.
What did it say she did?
She threw a pizza across the store. And then she was walking through the kitchen, refusing to leave.
Was she looking for red peppers? This is one of those nights, you know? One of those nights. Last night, the Foundry had a shooting not at the Foundry, but outside on the street. And the victim ended up showing up down at Regents. Thankfully, we didn't have a call from two persons that lived in the area that called. So they heard shots fired, so the human shot spotter system was semi-working, right?
Well, then Friday night, you heard the gunshot in the parking lot of Billy's, right across the street.
Yeah.
Some folks have been having a dispute in and outside the bar. I guess somebody decided to fire a shot off as an exclamation point.
Yeah, we were live. Actually, you were live that time.
I was live for the dispute, and then I think you went to you. Or no, I was still live. That's right. I was still live.
Came back, and Nicole and I were out there looking for the casing.
Right.
Which she found. Yeah, what else was I going to say about? I think there was another shooting incident. Today there was one over on Darlene. Actually, this is one of the reasons that Pat and I are big fans for getting calls dispatched as soon as possible. One of the things that we've noticed in our careers is that verbal arguments turn into fistfights. Fistfights turn into knife fights. Knife fights turn into gunfights.
There you go.
So the sooner we can get there, the better.
410
Today there was a fight over off of Darlene, 1600 block of Darlene. And by the time the squads were able to get there, because they were so busy, people were shooting guns off after 5 or 10 minutes. So we
That was today?
Yeah, that was today. So I don't know if anybody got hit, but I think there were several rounds expended.
What street was that on?
Darlene, 16, I want to say 29. Was Darlene between Hoyt and Idaho?
Or Idaho?
Yeah, Hoyt and Idaho. It's like the call came out as 50 kids fighting in the park. The park there, I don't know which park it is there, but I don't know.
Do you remember cross street? Because it's not coming up on the
It's
Darlene.
either Darlene and Hoyt or Idaho. So
There we go. Hayden Heights Rec Center.
8 nights.
10 to 5.
Any other info?
Well, to find out here.
Suspect is
They did write a report. Okay. let's
So
see.
like that's looking for that. Little shout out to anybody that knows people working in the hotel industry again, because we get a lot of these underage, well not just underage, juvenile parties in the hotel system normally, and we know from our intelligence that there are other parties out there tonight where the kids are hanging, and we're all for people celebrating. But a lot of times these parties where 17-year-olds are drinking
Can any available West Squads from to Westing?
go downhill. So
50 juveniles physically fighting in the park. And here's exactly what you're talking about. Unfortunately, there was a 10-minute delay.
Yep.
And then there were 12 shots heard. Reportedly, victims were in a white Honda sedan. The shooter ran southbound on David.
Was there a description of the suspects at all?
Nope. A couple vehicles listed, but nothing that says they were actually suspect vehicles.
Yeah.
They might have been hit by bullets for all I know. But yeah, the sooner a call like that can get dispatched, the better.
Yeah, we like to prevent or de-escalate stuff the best that we can. 2 or 3 minutes can make a difference in this kind of case.
Oh yeah.
I think Under Sheriff Mike Martin is working at the Mancini tonight.
He is.
Keeping everybody safe down there. You know, I think the city of St. Paul is going to have to come up with a better answer about why these streetlights are purple than they're ones that aren't working properly. I think you just go with it. It's either a Viking streetlight or a Prince streetlight. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Or the Teletubbies. Remember the Teletubbies?
Oh yeah.
Or Barney the dinosaur streetlights. But there's just too many purple streetlights in town for it just to be fraudulent or bad streetlights. It can't just be faulty. Well, as we look back at the new year, one thing's for sure, the auto thefts and the carjackings in Ramsey County and St. Paul have dropped off dramatically compared to other cities. No matter where you go, across the river in Minneapolis, of course, they're still up dramatically. Although, to their credit, Chief O'Hara and Sheriff Luana Witt now are putting a team together, similar to the Ramsey County CAT team, to combat it. I think they've met with us, and we're confident that's going to make a big difference in 2024.
Oh yeah, I think so.
But Washington, D.C. is having a big conference. They're having a big problem with it. There are so many other cities that are struggling with it. You need to have a proactive approach. And that's why our CAT team members have received a lot of recognition nationwide now for their proactive work. But it's a teamwork thing, just like the chase the other night where Mark Winkle and Joe Strattinger were there from our patrol division to help out. I wish we had switched the camera to Darren right when he was doing the pit. That would have been good.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to tell who's doing what when. So
yeah, that was a pretty intense situation.
yeah. And our congratulations to Robbinsdale for not being afraid to stay with it all the way across into our county, because that's the only way crime gets curtailed is
Catch him.
catch 'em.
Yeah, that Robbinsdale copper did a fantastic job from start to finish.
Well, here's Mancini's. People are out here in numbers tonight at the big Mancini's. I could go for a steak, but we don't get to celebrate New Year's, Pat. We just have to cover it. Looks like there's Ubers. People are grabbing their Ubers.
Smart.
Let's see something here. Let me see if this phone is working here. She's calling to us.
Yeah, hit the lights.
Don't just wait. Just say yes. See if you can get her over here.
You calling Uber? We only go to one place. Happy New Year, guys.
Look at that nice Mancini sign there. He packed him in tonight. Well, if we weren't working, this is where Pat and I would go. Pat would be at the Sherwood.
Oh, I might very well come down here.
This is.
I'm not locked into any one place.
We're gonna have to see if Tommy Barrett's in there. Love this place. Let's see what we can come up with for.
A text under sheriff.
Yeah,
I'm Big Tommy.
I can text Tommy too. I should send you inside like we did last year, then. With one of these phones. Just to get a little capture it.
Could do that.
I should be on the road a little bit. There. Let me see if I can.
I'm gonna mute this just 1 second.
Yep. Yeah.
I have a patrol at the fair.
Oh, boy.
We have the Ballpark Cafe here.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Bob, thank you for that plug. I love you, buddy.
Happy New Year.
Thank you for the plug. What is it for the fair?
Yeah.
So Joe Miller says.
I can't hear it. Sorry.
It hasn't been too bad.
Good.
We had a little bit of a deal up at 750 Milton. We're
I heard that, yeah.
crazy. Trying to help some woman and people are interfering.
Crazy party.
Welcome to St. Paul. Mother that fair.
325 and 362.
No political opinions expressed
we
besides
also
bombs and pets.
I think this is a wonderful city.
Just concerned for domestic.
All right, hang on a
45
second.
permit number 1. Colors on plus DK and Frank Collar. Flight 1 in the background.
All right, I don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna see if Pat can go in with this. We don't have a lot of juice on this. Hold that one for a minute here, Pat. I'm gonna see if it's working. All right.
What's this?
Well, this is tape it to something. All right. So which one is that? Bob Handtail number 10.
We got enough.
So which one is that? Bob Handtail number 10.
We got enough.
Well, let's just wait until I gotta make sure it's even on. We're gonna click over to it. This you should see. Point it at Mike.
Hi, backseaters.
But
Well, we'll see how it goes.
All right.
Go ahead. 325.
We are very live now.
Welcome to Mancini's.
This is a happening place on New Year's. Guys, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Sonny Bear! You're alive.
Oh my God, love you guys.
He's outside. We're going up to White Bear. Good. Where's Where's Kevin Moore?
Oh, he's in the back.
Happy New Year. You're live on patrol. Happy New Year. You are live on patrol. Thank you. Thank you. Live on Kevin Moore. Paul Copper, extraordinaire. Maybe classmate. How's life treating you, Kevin? Wonderful. How are you? New Year. Good to see you. Happy New Year, all.
Are you guys trying to cause trouble or what?
Always. Always. Have a happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Where's Pat? Pat, Pat.
I haven't seen
Okay. Oh, here comes Sheriff Fletcher. Wonderful. Happy New Year. There we go. There we go. Happy New Happy New Year. Thank you to all the studies. Indeed.
What is this group?
We have 3 classes 65.
That's right, they're all here.
Thank you. Thank you. I got you full too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love it. Jody right here loves violence.
Yep.
Mike, if you're watching,
We got a lot of visitors. 90%.
We're doing a short live tonight because I got to do some of my own celebrating.
Good for you. All right, get this guy. The greatest, right after Pat Scott and Bob Fletcher. Mike.
You're 3 big shots. I wasn't sure you guys would stop by. There's a lot of backseaters and friends.
Great spot. Very festive. You're already in it.
Good. What are you doing down here? Are you a good guy? I know that, Maddie. What's that? Yeah, who's here?
My wife and my friends. Yeah.
I know. We're live on patrol. Live on patrol. I missed your party. Yeah, holiday party. I had COVID. Oh, I did the whole place. Yeah, we're gonna go back to work.
The best dressed couple right there.
Yeah. You look great. You have a nice day. What are you doing here? We're going to work.
You're live on patrol.
Have
Have a good one.
How's everyone? Happy New Year.
Are we all back? All right. See you later, boss. Have a good day. You too. Oh, excuse me. Happy New Year.
All right. Well, that was kind of fun, huh?
Yeah. Can you take this? And I just got to pop back inside for about 30
Wait,
seconds.
give me 1 second. I'm going to push a button.
Okay.
You gotta push a button. Oh, sorry, I had you on mute there for a minute. That was a fun little field trip down to Manini's on West 7th Street. Little New Year celebration there. A lot of friendly people. Gotta admit, there's a big part of me that would just like to stay there and have a steak, some toast. Just enjoy the moment. But this is a tradition. The tradition of live on patrol. So we are got a lot of moving parts here, a few cameras. Pat's popped in, I think. Probably in Pat's case because he was single. A couple of the women asked for his phone number. He didn't want to give it out live on Patrol. So, oh, Pat, you're back.
Wow, what a great crowd.
Yeah, it's quite fun there, huh? Tommy Barrett. In case you missed that was a Cretan reunion from 1975. I was teasing them because I graduated in 73. I said, no, you guys got to be, you got the wrong. You must be 1971.
I graduated in 72. They were all younger than me.
Yeah, what the heck? I don't think they're. Yeah.
What a great spot, though.
Yeah.
God, full house.
I don't know. My wife said that it broke up a little bit, but it looked like fun. Because that's obviously the Wi-Fi doesn't transfer too good in there, so
Right.
I put it on the regular cell data. Get down here. I mentioned once in a while, this is the first call I ever went to, St. Clair and 7th. St. Clair Liquor Barrel. Working after something. It's kind of funny how you remember those first calls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
First day. The IFPO program was obviously a little different there, but by that I mean different, it didn't exist. But you rotated with every other officer around, and if they didn't like it, they booted you. Anyhow, back if you know people working at the hotels, if they can keep us posted about any unlawful juvenile parties, that'd be great. We know of a couple. We're going to swing by a few hotels in the course of our travels here. I'd like to be there before the fight starts.
Most definitely.
3-2. We got there for assault 1739 Hudson Road here, calling the lobby. Say the female in room 103 hit him in the face. He's bleeding.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
3-2 copy.
Oh, I'll turn around and go back up on 7th Street because we didn't get by all those restaurants up there.
Nope.
See how they're doing.
I imagine they've got good crowds.
That was packed, that Manini.
Unbelievable.
We're probably having a good time inside here too at Shamrocks. Guessing, right?
Oh, yeah.
See some people at the White Squirrel here. Sitting there. Let them know we're here to protect them.
Indeed.
I don't know what the keg and case future is. They got a nice fire going outside here, though.
Yes, they do. Yeah, I'm not even sure what all is open there anymore. A lot of places closed down, unfortunately.
That's interesting. Let's go. I'll hand this to you. It's a Roseville car. That's me in St. Paul.
She said that she goes on Rice Street often and near the bus stop with her phone.
Turn that down a little bit. But...
They're on a domestic nearby.
Okay.
If we get up that direction, I'll read off the description.
Yeah, if we make it that far. Oh,
Maplewood.
26 DeSoto. One call reporting. One shot close by.
okay. One shot fired in 2000 block of DeSoto. We were there. We did it into Matty Fairbanks. And it was fun to see him, his family, and when I was talking to him, he asked me to give a shout out to Mike and Georgia Gibbons. They couldn't be with him at Mancini's tonight, but they're with him in spirit. So to Mike and Georgia Gibbons, Happy New Year. Happy New Year from Pop Back Matty.
Happy New Year. Spent a little bit of time talking to Kevin Moore and his wife.
Oh, you did? I didn't see him. Where were they?
They were sitting in those booths up in the slightly elevated from the bar area.
Great cop.
Academy classmate of mine.
Yeah. As they say in a gambling world, you two were a pair to draw to.
I'll never forget, he always wore his MP helmet at our choir practices during the academy.
Ten 10:20, 1 hour and 40 minutes. Well, for sure, got to turn the little TV on at 11 and celebrate New York in Times Square. Everybody should at 11. Let's all watch what happens at Times Square. Partially because we want to make sure everybody's safe and having fun.
Yes, indeed.
Many years there has been attempts at disrupting or explosions in Times Square. Well, thankfully, the New York Police Department has interrupted many of those attempts, some of which don't even make the news. There's a lot of people in one square. Well, it's technically not a square. So we are coming by Tom Reed's. People
Yeah, I've got a good crowd.
fun in there, yeah. Working Mo is a downtowner. Just remember, get a sober ride, folks. Patrick McGovern's pub. Relatively peaceful, huh?
Yes.
If you recognize any of those Cretan 75 grads, send them a text. Or call them on their rotary phone.
Go slow past the front here.
This one or the next one?
This one right here, Newport Union. Okay, thank you.
Is that a homeless person or what is that?
Kid. Oh, Parents
Is he with someone?
Parents are right.
Okay. You just never know nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Did the Wild play today too?
I don't know. Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
It's like a fun day.
Metro 70 cars, information only on installed vehicles southbound 24, just south of 10. Hopefully involved, she's working on a tow through AAA. Information only on 619.
Happy New Year, Pat.
Happy New Year, Bob.
I don't know how many New Years we got left in us, but
Hopefully quite a few.
the last one was a good one.
Well, just had my yearly doctor's appointment last week, and everything looks good. I should be around to drive folks nuts for a little while longer. 33 to 10 now, Green Bay.
Well, glad to hear that about your doctor appointments. Rice Park.
Beautiful, beautiful decorating of the lights on the trees.
I'm guessing there's some celebratory activities at the St. Paul Hotel.
I'll check your area, Metro.
Friday, I liked it where we had 5 cameras. We could switch back and forth with 5 different people.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah, I thought that was. Oh, the Christmas tree lights aren't on any longer. I suppose that's because Christmas is over.
Yeah, it's been a while since we actually rode together.
Well, we spent a little time in 2 weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we got a little bit of time. But it seems like every Friday, right about the time we're getting ready to start, something happens.
You're going off into the Action Jackson, which is good. Which is, it never hurts to have another car out there, and in your case, they have another great car out there.
Well, thank you.
Gotta make sure your camera's going. So we are downtown St. Paul. What, we got 300,000 people in the city of St. Paul?
Just under 320,000 now, I believe.
And the county overall, I don't know, 550,000, something like that. Maybe more.
Well, the game's over, 33 to 10, and the Wild lost 3 to 2.
Geez.
Not a good day for Minnesota fans.
My son's going to take me to a Wild game this week for my Christmas present. I'm not going to say which day, but
Nice.
looking forward to that. I did see, check it out on the Weather Channel, there is a disruption in the polar vortex. Have you heard about that?
Nope.
Well, the polar vortex, which we all refer to, and nobody really understands it, basically it's cold air. But according to the Weather Channel, the polar vortex is a circulating amount of air that the winds kind of provide a fence. They keep the cold air moving
Okay.
in a certain area surrounding the North Pole. But if there's a disruption, if there's a high pressure area that emerges, it can push the polar vortex south into the United States.
Okay.
Normally it stays just north of America. And they say there is a developing high pressure center near Alaska that's going to cause the polar vortex to slide south.
Now, hopefully not south and east,
Why?
because that would come here.
Well, southeast would be like the...
Well, from Alaska.
Oh, no, but Alaska's just the other side. It's kind of pushing the whole thing south. But it looked like we were in the center of the... coming south, or on the western edge of it. South looked like it was going to be central in Minnesota and to the east coast. But the only reason I mentioned, you remember the last time we had the polar vortex, like in 2019, for like a week, it was
Bitter.
20 below. Remember that?
Yep, sure
Oh,
do.
that was miserable, and the homeless were really suffering.
Yep.
So, backseaters, if that does happen later in January, we're going to call on your help. We might actually physically ask you to help us come down here and help the people, the unsheltered that are out on the streets. Because when it's below zero and the wind chill is 20 below zero, which is what happens during the polar vortex, we need to be out there to help people. And we might be giving them rides back to the sheriff's office if we don't have enough available shelter. So, don't forget that.
I'm up full blast.
Another channel. Is that one on your, yep.
Oh, I know. Oh, there it is.
What channel is that one?
Well, that's Washington County.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's actually very confusing. What's wrong with that?
If you can remember, in one of your Durangos, or one of the Durangos, I believe I left my best pair of gloves in this little pocket in the passenger.
Okay. We don't know how long ago.
Within the last month.
Are they really skinny?
Yes, and they have zippers on them.
Are they black?
And they're black.
They're somewhere. I saw
10
them.
minutes, actually.
Well, East made a domestic assault arrest over at Minnehaha and Burr.
So one of the places that's a regular hangout for our kids that steal cars, besides the juvenile detention center, which unfortunately the judges just don't keep them there very long.
No, they don't.
But one of the regular hangouts is the Prairie Plaza Hotel here, corner of 10th and Jackson. We are going to swing through the lot and see if we have any indication of. Oh, Embassy Suites. I like this place because you get that extra room, you know.
Mm-hmm. They're all suites.
Yep.
Anyone 73.
Anyone 73, go ahead.
Just observed and heard fireworks at the intersection
All
of
quiet so far.
61 and 96. If you get any calls, that's what it's going to be.
I will proactively send out a message to our beloved team.
How was the Viking game?
They did great.
Yeah. Well, at least they're celebrating. Did you go to the game? Were you there? You were there? You stuck it out? You stuck it out till the end?
Yeah, well, 2 minutes left.
Oh, that's very sad. Very sad.
Information to Roseville Club. Just be advised that medics are going to
Four Super Bowl losses.
It's going to be an 8-month-old who has a fever.
Since the Steelers?
He's difficulty breathing, but he is fully breathing. I'll monitor the situation, let you know if anything changes. So right now, everything is fine.
Right.
Right. Like, we still can do it.
People don't give up. I gotta mute real quick. Okay.
There is a Taco Bell 8473 Tamarack Road for kids doing donuts in the parking lot. 2 vehicles with an older tan Toyota Corolla and a dark colored hatchback. Possibly.
379.
Well, there you have it, Vikings fans coming into the jury with a dreary attitude.
Not much reason to have any other attitude, that's for sure.
We're gonna run to a call since it hasn't been dispatched. We are not gonna tell you what it is, but we're gonna head over there.
You got one up there? Should have one? Yeah.
Stand by for impact. This reminds me of a typical New Year's Eve, relatively slow, before the ball drops in New York. I'm gonna need this train to them.
Apparently he left, they're just requesting an area check.
Oh.
There's no real description.
He probably doesn't have a car. Did they observe a car or not?
No, I'm seeing.
That's a fair amount of public sorts that stay there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of you for quitting smoking. How long is it?
11 months today. In fact, right there, 11 months at this minute, practically.
Really?
When I had my last.
And you think about it, accelerate that.
It is. No, that was my doctor. Just saying how clear they were.
Yeah, was the shots fired at Channel 1? Oh, it's Central. Anyhow, go ahead, I'll clear your lungs.
And he says, I used to see you 3-4 times a year for different problems you had related to smoking.
Yeah.
He says, now I see you once a year.
It's cool.
Yeah, that was made me feel good.
Yeah, it's like Oprah says, if you feel good about life, your life is healthier.
Indeed.
Right? It's a secret. Shots fired up at Shoreview. Take a look at it's probably fireworks. Here's the thing. There's a lot of fireworks on the New Year's, but there's also a lot of gunplay.
Was that at 96 and 69?
Shit, 5,500.
Oh, there we go. That's one. 6 to 7 shots, then 3 shots from the west.
Could be fireworks. But people use guns to celebrate the New Year in a lot of cities. More so in bigger urban cities than us. But
All right.
40-year-old black male, average build.
Gray clothing, black jacket, on a black bike.
Is that a bike?
On a bike.
Yeah, we're going to a call, folks. We're already trying to shoot up a place here. What was the original threat?
Well, he's threatening to shoot people at the front desk at the Quality Inn.
Squads are a little backed up. We don't know if he actually has a gun. But
Still watched him.
let's turn it up because it sounds like they're not stopping.
Euclid and Flandreau southbound.
He's in our city.
Going 5 miles an hour.
Different flame bro.
No, Flandreau.
Southbound Landro 5 miles an hour.
Oh,
He passed me to Outback. I don't know if this person's drunk. They're driving like they are.
County South is going to be patched without
Oh, radio right there. Where did one go? Here it is. Here. It's not
Run through the stop sign at Fremont, northbound F4.
Should we head that way or what?
I think we should.
Since we're the only squad in Ramsey County that can actually pursue.
Yep.
Get up.
Slow speed pit.
Yeah, I'd be able to. Just went to a roundabout at Margaret.
Info that you sounds like Washington County is going to be in pursuit of Flandreau for a silver Honda Civic, Minnesota license Delta Freight Papa 681 there in LTAC 1.
Alright, Eastern is intentional. They're on stop signs that are discontinued. Vehicles northbound.
See if we can get this.
Silver City.
Northbound Flandreau, Minnehaha. I'm going to say it anymore.
Ramsey 2755. Keep eyes on it as long as you can. If possible.
Like, eastbound, westbound on Bush from Flandreau. Westbound, Bush from Flandreau. I don't see it anymore. I just stopped right there.
Silver Civic beginning with DFP.
Okay, it's down at the bottom of the hill. I don't know what that next stop sign is, but it's still westbound. If we want down at that end.
Can you take a call to a PPR and then take that as a report?
Okay, I got it stopped here by Bush, I think. You can see, that is for, street sign for Rainy. David Frank Paul 681, the longer ass side. It's the same squad.
219.
Well then.
219. He's great anyway, the vehicle stopped and very nice.
He said no longer occupied, right?
Yeah, that was we're running unoccupied. With all supporters here, total area. Rainy and I'm using like a bike Jermaine just north of Rainy. North of Rainy.
Jermaine.
For 64-year-old down, who need to look at this only. I'll monitor it, let you know any further.
St. Paul is coming. Right now, it's way more vehicles to stop suspended plates. Male driver.
St. Paul 09, visual description of the driver.
No, he's wearing like a dark hoodie or jacket. Longer hair.
Wait, we did do 37, construction shots fired.
Copy. Give it direction, copy. Copy. Thank you. Copy. Alley here.
We're gonna do shots fired.
Just over 80. Copy.
At least they told us. Dispatch now.
Sounds like he's on his footprint still.
Where would you like me to jump up here? I've got another card.
April, your shots fired.
Summer callers. Same thing for the second caller. Swat copy, or boss copy. I'll take position at Look, 7133. Are you able to move to LTAC 1, please?
The lights do that automatically, I've discovered. Sometimes.
Even in my car without it.
Yep.
Interesting.
Or we can catch it with a 7.
Interesting.
Come down, please. I'm sorry.
Interesting. They did that with Vienna.
Ramsey, I missed that last part. We started getting attacked.
Affirmative, Washington will be patching it on 7 with LTAC 1. Washington units moved on 7.
Reconnect.
Aerial fireworks.
Yeah, that aerial fireworks area. Maryland.
And Washington cars will be open for all traffic.
Take off 09.
10:41, 19 minutes till New Year's in New York.
We're following traffic eastbound in the alley. Just south of Bush.
Just south of Bush.
County contract east on the alley, just Bush.
East from Germain.
Bridge away.
Nice thing about first snowfalls.
Yeah, but there can't be much left. I mean, hopefully there's enough.
Sorry, your case number is going to be 237897. 7133, we're stopping offense headed south to that Rainy Street.
South from Rainy. Sounds like between Germain and Franklin.
I believe there's a light side no suspicion. Sounds like more civil issue. Caller said that continuing right now. My friend over at the vehicle and closed his cell phone. 1634. Dropping his cell.
We're gonna get this guy.
1634 Rainy in there.
1636 Rainy. All 3 houses to the south in the alley behind that address.
That's way.
Copy, 2163, check your status. Copy, M 4733, you have eyes on him? You're following him?
Footprints.
Also traffic snow.
Copy, still following foot traffic.
Clear right. Still clear.
Pretty small.
I don't know.
That's a pretty significant here.
Let's see. South of Rainy. How does it go? Rainy?
Well, it's,
Rainy, or?
yeah, Rainy's in the Rainy Bush or north of but I don't know, did he
So,
make it? Oh, a little bit.
He's going to be one for 2 3 at the point.
I'm on Canard, every.
Yeah, that's going south.
We're southbound track here, southbound Canard. Jimmy,
Affirmative. We got 3 squads checking the area. Getting more
Make his way to the cherry pit?
Waiting after that.
oh no, I got a feeling this guy's still here.
He doesn't or doesn't?
Doesn't.
But if you did know where the cherry pit was, would you try to get there?
Maybe.
Where else?
southbound, south of me, all foot tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, we stopped on South Minnehaha, still following foot traffic. 719, shifted to beach with roll.
What's the description?
He thinks light-skinned Asian male, longer hair.
273, hold the last day, please.
We are 2 blocks south of Minnehaha.
So that track, still southbound sidewalk, approaching Fifth Street Beach. Southbound South Beach.
1 block.
On Canard.
You don't lose your tracks. Grab that next one until shovel.
Pick him up again.
Copy. We'll see if we can come back up.
I don't know if this is in relation to yours or not.
Last name Lewis, Chris.
Copy, suspect lives at 914 about you.
See if you guys have anything on this crystal.
6-6.
Copy,
What? You might be chasing Pullman out. He has a felony warrant for his arrest. Has extensive drug history and maybe aren't. Copy. Can you get the deal number on this jail?
Yeah, it looks like the male cut from the house on the backside of 906 up here.
What was another case?
Southbound Canard at Margaret.
Southbound Canard at Margaret.
Canard and Margaret.
66, you got any address for this guy over here? Or how do you connect the dots here?
Actually, just on there, I will send that to you.
He has 2 known addresses off Maryland. 1076 Maryland Avenue.
We got a good name on him.
We're southbound approaching 6. I think we still have the tracks here.
We are at 5th. Should we go one more south?
Yep.
Try to get ahead of him?
Driver's license for the male is Edwards, 875-051, 075-920.
Can I get another squad to Randolph and Drake?
Do we know which side of Canard they're on?
Are we responding to anything else?
I'm not sure which sidewalk. No.
Yes, over to
Just assume he's tracking those footprints.
224.
224.
Our party, Chris Lewis, does have a gross misdemeanor Dakota for probation violation. I'll check push up 4 off the squad right now.
Southbound Canard, South 6, still following footprints.
Don't check where we're at on the map.
I don't know where my neighborhood goes, just keep going south.
We're on Flandreau. At, what is this?
That's the problem. I don't know for sure.
I think we're 6.
We're south of 4th.
I think we're at 4th. I just have the street sign in my light, but I couldn't read it.
Okay, we are. Fremont.
Looks like there's a couple cars down here helping you guys. I'm just clearing.
I like being up on this hill, but
See if I can help.
he's not on sidewalks, not alleys, which is unusual.
Here's yellow call, 548. Possibly tried to steal my car. In the driveway of...
You know, we're getting
05 Canard.
605 Canard, so a block north of us. He tried to steal it.
Over there. 3rd degree assault right now.
616 Canard. Are you able to switch over to Central? They're looking for a canine.
Copy. Okay, come. 616 looking for a dog. Affirmative. The crime we have right now is 3rd degree assault, and he's got a gross probation violation warrant. Fled from the scene here. I don't know if
It's
he's
all,
back.
just gotta keep tracking. Is that our guys right up above?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, we're on, turning on 5th. Okay.
So, car that fled. He could have some warrants. Looking for it in the area of Nard and 4th.
7166, what is another address in Maryland?
Now we're on Germain, right?
There'll be one more else around Maryland. Anyway, the other one's in Minneapolis.
We're not by Maryland, so I don't think he's Maryland at this point, but...
2362, clear on phone.
May or may not be.
Flandreau and Fremont.
Back up.
What are you, 733? Somebody told them I'm also local address 1595 Nevada Avenue East. I don't know if that's near you.
This is a good location.
It is not, thank you.
You can see north, you can see east.
616 the jump.
I'm not checked it out.
We're at 4th right now, right?
Fourth and Canard.
Flandreau.
Yeah.
33, what's your location?
Or Fremont. Fremont Flandreau.
Canard and 6th. Waiting on the paintball canine to see if they're going to track. Correction, Canard and 5th. I can still see your squad. We're probably 4 blocks behind.
Yeah.
That's Bleach Chevrolet Blazer.
He didn't really want us to see his face, did he?
No, he didn't.
Hurting in the car, but never 30 minutes.
He's a white guy, right?
Do you have any other
I think there's an Asian guy.
information?
Yeah,
I
okay.
think so.
Yeah.
What color was that car?
Dark, like black. Wisconsin plate.
I think a yard light just came on there.
Well, if he gets...
1517 10th Street Northwest, 305. This is seen with the 36 female who's headed nosebleed.
Definitely.
6166, how did you get the ID to this car? Briefly, tell me over here. I don't have either phone with me.
He's associated with the vehicle in previous targets.
Thank you.
Dog barking over here.
Should we check him out? If he turns left, we check him out, right?
You emerged at call any
Either
other
way.
phone. It'll be the same.
I'm hearing a dog right up in here.
Okay, well, he can lose our spot. Listen, we're
Your last report was
Yeah, I like being right here. I'm just trying to situate where he might be.
Well, he's got to be in this. If it's tracks on Canard, we're accurate. It's got to be here.
Okay, now that light went off.
Yeah, I saw that.
651 417 5962.
Sounds like a spot where the dog is.
I don't think the dog barking, you mean? Yeah.
726. Flight is not available, but states that they can send their ground trooper if you guys need it.
I copy. I'll defer to
I think it's a perfect spot, Melissa.
Just have one to spare.
49 prior on a domestic.
Do you have anything out there? Or down
An
there?
open line, any other than 36 meters, female caller advised, boyfriend, got a choker, no crying, no voice, no detected.
We're up here in Fremont, Flandreau, looking for a guy that fled on foot. Fled in his car first.
I'll do the same call canine.
I just keep. That's the thing. You got tracks. Just keep tracking.
Correction, 5th and Canard.
Keep tracking.
County from Dennis North.
Pat,
Red King Yellow ball plate, registered.
We got good sniffers, right, Pat?
The Hyundai is kind of broken. Wait a minute.
I think you're on.
Was it King Yellow Ball or David Yellow Ball?
Turn the car off?
Yeah.
Whoever aired.
You got to turn your Washington County radio down, too.
Okay, fine. I thought it was maybe somebody trying to break out a window.
It registered to the 605 Canard address.
Okay, so he tried to break into the car at
We might be in a car now anyway, just kind of bend it down.
You want to run up, pack one, or following foot tracks in the zone? We have a suspect vehicle still.
There wasn't only left sergeant, but we got a box in. If you go there, though, and you want to see if there's an ID in there somewhere, I don't know if you're closer coming.
And it sounds like this is possibly a guy who has felony warrants for drugs, known to be armed.
Yeah, they previously have stopped this guy in his car in their RMS, their records management system.
Are we still on the
Still on the
footprints?
footprints.
No, he stopped for the canine. He stopped for
We
the
are transitioning to canine, but we are on track for that intersection, yes.
We're not. Pat and I don't like that kind of transitioning when you got good footprints, right? You're doing a great job. I mean, the dog is great, but there's nothing better than real footprints. But we're still in a good spot either way.
Mm-hmm. I expect to see him dashing across one of these streets here pretty
I
soon.
would think. I would think.
44.
Well, it's what, 3 minutes to New Year's in New York.
Canine announcements have been given.
Canine announcements given. 2250.
Well, for all of you in the Eastern Time Zone that watch us, number one, we appreciate you.
White male is 24 in a black jacket. There's also a white car outside.
Number two, Happy New Year.
Okay, got a car coming down the street now. Can I cut this?
Yeah. But I'm not going to miss the New Year. We got 2 minutes left. I got to figure out a way.
I'll keep looking up.
I'm gonna figure this out here.
I'm sorry, wasn't aware that someone was 681 Metro.
681.
I'll be 15 to 16.
Okay, if you're watching in New York, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, New York.
The ball's about to drop. Anybody on the East Coast, all of our East Coast backseaters, thanks for being with us. Someone's gonna push the ball to drop it. It's ticking. 54. 50 seconds till New Year's in New York, Pat.
Indeed.
There's the tick. 40 seconds. What a beautiful. The ball's purple too. At least the ball's in favor of the Vikings.
There you go.
Oh, now it's changed. Now it's the Chiefs. Chiefs ball. 30 seconds. A million people. Some of those people have been standing in Times Square for 12 hours. You know that?
Unreal.
Unbelievable. 17 seconds. You're going to hear the countdown at 9. When we get to 10 and 9. Ready? 7, 6. We love you guys. There it is. 2024 on the East Coast.
Happy New Year.
A lot of smooching going on. A lot of smooching. 2024. Happy New Year. New York, New York. Tax rate in the news. Well, we're going to turn that down just so we don't get too many strikes. But
Happy New Year,
Happy
folks.
New Year, East Coasters. Happy New Year.
Westbound 5th from Germain.
Oh, the tracks? Oh, well, you can still see down there, probably. That's a block and a half, though. 2 blocks that way. We better move. Well, that means he went. See that big field over there? He wasn't going to run across that field, I don't think.
Going alongside Harding High School.
Must have a little bit of head start.
Northbound Germain at 6th.
Back in, this is Harding football field. Well, I guess we could go northbound, even though I think he's more likely to get up and over southbound. I'd go south of the school myself.
He's got addresses on Maryland, so he might have.
608 if you do.
Or if they still got footprints too.
Oh, I gotta believe that's what they're following, right?
Well, they transitioned it.
Still got prints, or you just using cent? You're pretty sure he went north. Your last. Okay, all right.
80.
You did say north earlier, though. South drives going south.
It is, go ahead. Thank you. Region access number is going to be 237906. It's 237906.
Well, we go south or north again? It's funny, it's got a north. Sneak those west side of Harding, in case you did. I think I decided Harding somewhere.
Metro 25, 10 first person area information driving complaint. Eastbound Highway 5 from Highway 41, described as dark blue, Honda passenger car 128. One point was stopped in the light about 100 feet from the light and then turned left from the straight through lane. They didn't meet the orderly lane. Information 2304.
Lots of footprints.
Charlie Mulberry was.
We didn't actually get a solid answer earlier about tracking prints or.
Said they lost him a block back.
What is this? Routine, we're not in 34th. Copy.
65.
Well, he's got to get
65. Good. If you're still south, there's one coming at 115 SUV in North Lane. I just turned east on 494.
Well.
Okay.
214.
Go ahead.
He's at the 316 Jackson Street. The booth stays an ambulance. He's feeling hostile.
All right, you backseaters will live around Harding High School. Keep an eye out for this guy.
Be a white male again, green jacket.
Call in anything suspicious.
I mean, we did have a little bit of a head start on him.
Front alarm is audible. Covers interior main room.
He was just booking it. Sounds like he tried to steal a car. He's still could have bedded down in some vehicle just to stay warm because it is cold out here. It's only 21 degrees, but there's a little bite.
Yeah, there is.
This is Harding High School over here. Pat and I are rolling up our
For
windows.
underage drinking, 7401, Ideal Avenue North. Individuals are outside the residence having a campfire.
Yeah, it's very sad. Just this is an individual here where Devin Scott was stabbed. Cheese. Prayers to the Scott family. Loss of their son.
There's a squad that just pulled into the south side of Harding.
Yep, 2755.
That's us.
Show us the quality at apartment 207.
Okay, quality number 207. 23.
Fresh.
Yeah, but let me just see which way they're going here. Oh. Looks like they're going north, which is kind of strange, but it
9171.
9171.
Follow those northbound.
I am code 4, and I'll be on a courtesy ride, adult female here, stop location to East Viewway.
You know, looks like people are doing some 360s in the lot here. That might be just a spectator for that.
There's nothing over there. See him over here. Here's the prints picking up again. Right here. Got his way through the lot.
Still going.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh no, that's
Can you change it to an assault, please?
Interesting. It's not quite as fresh either because it looks like the ice is
7133.
frozen. You know what I mean? Down below.
7133.
616. We are going to call the track. We're done with the track here. Any sample squads over in route on the perimeter can clear. I am going to head back to the traffic stop location. All other squads clear the perimeter. Thank you for the assist.
We still want the LTAC patched.
It's interesting here.
Just leave it up until I get back to the car, please.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be running back north from there. You'd still want to be going south.
Appreciate Woodbury's calling it on the track has been lost, and all of the units can clear from the assist. Appreciate the assistance.
Well, there you have it. So next up on New Year's is
7133. Are you able to do a
Central
tour request
Time
for this car?
Zone.
I'm going to switch info.
Central Time Zone.
No, I got it. Thank you. And remind me again on the final stop.
Nashville,
Was it Bush and Flandel?
Chicago, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Dallas. I
Rain
think.
and rainy.
Dallas.
Come here. 564.
Tremaine and Rainey.
Dallas is in our zone, right?
What's that?
Dallas, are they in our time zone?
Yes.
Calling 106.
106.
You dash me at 1312 and I'll be in route.
Happy.
276 route 2, we're code 4.
Well, let's go find another criminal occurrence.
We're in
How's
down
that?
track
Come
here.
on,
Any sample
Terrence.
squads over in
Absolutely.
route on the perimeter can clear. Copy that. Clearing the track and squads on the perimeter can clear.
Yeah, someone sent us a picture of our original New Year's ball drop. You know, posted the comment. Thanks for that memory, because that was a classic. Right? Maybe our favorite, right?
Indeed.
Where we surprised you guys.
This is our 4th New Year's out here.
Yep.
9171 arrived.
Copy. 5
We just want everybody to be safe.
325, take 4.
And for the most part, people are more responsible now than they were, well, 40 years ago when we were working.
Oh, most definitely.
There was a lot of drunks on the road back then. Less cars, though, but more drunks.
People have gotten a lot smarter about not driving.
Yeah. You got to give
Too much.
it credit to the Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, because they've been able to let people know that
7133, you can turn it on the hatch on that one, and I'll be returning to the cell.
I don't know.
Appreciate Washington will be removing the Central Track 1. All units can switch back to main channel. Thank you. 23 cold.
117. I copy. You just got welfare check.
Can you get that for
2063
me?
Marshall from that 108. And we were out there yesterday.
check on that big bobber, huh?
Yeah.
Before we go out to White Bear.
Why not?
I want to see the big bobber.
I got you. Got welfare check 2063 Marshall from at 108, and we were out there yesterday for the same thing.
117 county.
Who's working there tonight? The M&H. I like the fact they got an off-duty working there.
224, advise 276, 680 Metro 10.
Makes people going there feel a whole lot safer.
2214.
Just a reminder, you know, when people are out celebrating that there's, you know, many law enforcement officers throughout the country that are out there just to make sure you're safe for your celebration.
Most definitely.
You know, anytime you see
report to your laptop. It sounds like this happened sometime last night or today. Suspect is 1 feet away.
people celebrating, it's always important to remember the uniforms that are keeping that event
Copy.
safe.
15.
And there's thousands of them in New York.
Metro 28 cars, information from the St. Louis Park on one that fled from them last seen northbound 100 from 36th Avenue under GMC Acadia, unknown 28, unknown reason, 2315.
Is there a cord I could use for just a little bit?
John Nora George 480 Stonebridge and 90th. Stonebridge and 90th.
One spots are clear.
I think that.
What is it with the who has the bobber? Is it Midway Saloon?
Yeah. Yeah.
463435. Good. 30 seconds of follow-up phone call request.
I think it's called Midway Saloon. Someone texted me that earlier.
I believe that's it.
That was Midway Saloon.
71 Manitoba, Senator's son. 667. Said something about her son possibly punched her in the face.
Custody 56. 224 copy.
2317. 6586.
Yes or no?
No.
Calling to the direct boyfriend kicked in colors, windows, and walked off to downtown.
There's a fire station.
Alvin
There's a walk-up to their DoorDash delivery driver.
I don't have a lot of gift cards left. I think I got one for. What's that one for? Cub? Right?
What? Cub?
Cub. Gave a ton out.
And 326 and 120 false alarm 128 Keystone LS.
And then, oh, that's all I got. One Cub gift card.
Sir, for 91 hang up,
10 stairs, unable to move, her feeling inner extremities, unable to stand.
Yep.
What is that noise?
34 and 31 in the back.
Did you hear it?
Fan line on KFAN and the Minnesota Vikings.
224 and 227.
Oh, is that
34 on scene.
my car?
224.
Must be my car.
71 Manitoba, caller said her son. So something about her son possibly punched her in the face and disconnected.
We're
667.
out of the playoffs.
And you start Brooklyn Center Freeway and she went for 103 in the
That's
car.
terrible.
22. Copy 22, 2318.
30 for domestic 1428 7th Street East from 113. Caller to the direct boyfriend kicked in colors, windows, and then walked after downtown. Gonna be at Alvin Hummer, Blackmail, 3205, then wearing a gray heavy coat with red stripes, blue jeans, black running.
Copy all the GCS.
Copy.
Channel 1.
2317.
168 is the air clear.
Confirm.
Yeah.
When you get a second, that prior suspicious at podium with the man with the bike threatening to shoot staff, that is going to be our suspect, Jeffrey. If you can just go ahead and link that in. Jeffrey Stokel.
Suspect, a new call, huh?
Copy 2319.
Interesting. Well, the call we were headed to before the pursuit started of a party threatening people at the Quality Inn on University Avenue, turns out that that guy that left on a bike committed another crime, right? Which crime did he commit?
DNR license plates on a silver 21 Kia Rio he stole from a DoorDash delivery driver.
He stole the plates?
Stole the car.
Oh, he stole the car.
Heard in the area 2699 Overlook
What do you
Lane
mean
North. Car
DNR?
states sound
It's
like
got
someone
DNR
shooting
license
guns
plates.
south of the address.
Like,
You mean like
Habitat plates.
Habitat?
Yeah.
Okay.
is what I'm thinking.
1312 or code 4.
Doesn't say that, that's just
1312.
my guess.
Copy code 4.
No, that's a good guess.
Yeah, see, eastbound on University.
So he took a car.
Yep.
Did he leave his bike?
Copy all the GCS.
Must have, for them to be making the connection.
What?
I think that's the call they were talking about.
Did they list his name in there? Jeffrey?
Not yet.
That's probably a different call. Is there one closer down there? I did hear the stolen car call.
That'd be great. Copy all those 2319.
660 Metro.
667.
My prisoner is requesting to speak with the supervisor. Just want to pitch away.
Is there a lieutenant that copies?
You can clear my car forward. Cancel the drill. Copy that 360, straight clear. No, copy.
2321.
360 area, copy, cancel. 360, copy, thank you.
Yeah, that is a misconception that a lot of videos give people, is thinking that because you demand a supervisor, one has to come to the place where you are stopped by the police. You're likely to get a supervisor's phone number to reach him at, and you can give him a call at your
Well,
convenience.
we try to get one there at the sheriff's office. But
Yeah, if
they're not
it's
busy.
if it's a extreme situation.
Yeah.
But just because you're being obstinate,
Yeah, and anytime there's a significant use of force, the supervisor
always, yep.
comes there.
Sounds like they just got in it and drove away.
Okay, that's the
3-2, case number is going to be 2,
yeah.
3,
It does appear to be.
case number is going to be 2, 3,
That
7,
appears to be unrelated to
237
Figure out
894.
where the Jeffrey call came in.
haven't found it yet.
Copy. Copy. Copy.
What a day for what do we got going up here on University Avenue? We got some cars up here. Oh my goodness gracious, Pat. What the heck? Oh, remember that? There's going to be some action here.
Oh, yeah.
There's a huge party at the Lau Family Community Center, which is rented out on a regular basis. Remember we were here once before because somebody flashed a gun?
Oh yeah, and then there were shots fired later on.
Yeah, so we're going to go around and just get a little picture of how many people are here, because this is way overcrowded. I mean, obviously they haven't let the people in because it's overcrowded.
For the TC, sounds like they just got in it and drove away.
Gonna fire up this one for you. Give a little low shot out the window there.
Try to mail location in the CAD camera.
5182 Tango in the area.
Got a big crowd here.
2324.
Oh, yeah.
Copy.
328, I got voice call back.
6582 traffic.
6782.
Copy, 2324.
Victor. FLETCHER first.
535.
That'll be like 185th.
Copy at 185th. Are you code 4?
I'm code 4.
Copy.
That's not where I say.
Stand by.
Yes. Hell no. Large gathering and
Door 2210. 701.
obviously it's too full inside, so they can't all get in. How many would you say there? It's got to be 150 outside, right?
Easily.
Is this just a hunch she has that he's related to this?
328, I got voice call back.
Boulevard.
You get that? Bird's eye view there?
Likely her daughter's
Put our
ex-boyfriend,
side camera into
but
play.
it has no suspect description or vehicle description.
What time is it? 26?
Yep.
Yeah, listen.
Copy, code 4 on house cleared in. 2326.
We're just gonna go to White Bear. I was gonna stop at the Big Bobber.
Well, sorry, we're going to miss you, Bobber.
8123.
What?
Unknown situation at 6947 Heath Avenue, South, College
So,
Green.
not a very happy new year for that
Stay
DoorDash
away from
driver.
me, David. Said David is threatening to kill her. David's a ex.
No.
It sounds like he's now leaving in a white car, unknown plate.
Where's that at?
Is that channel 1?
I don't know. It's over there. I mean, maybe it's. I don't know. It could be Could be. I don't know why I'm even scanning intel. There's nobody but us.
I'm not with you.
We gave the cat team the night off tonight.
Thank you, Trace.
Because they deserved it.
Yes, indeed.
203, because they would have cut a direct call also.
Copy.
They deserved it.
You still on with her?
Yes, I believe my partner still has them on. Trying to get further.
What channel is that?
Washington County again.
8121.
I gotta put that somewhere that I know where it is.
Our com name is.
This is the Washington County one.
Yeah, no, but I'm simply gotta put that so I know where it is.
Copy.
Because that sound just goes into that vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
328, 328, copy you guys. Took the domestic 960 Earl Street. Color seeing their older brother walking in the house. Announces now verbally threatening to harm people at 2328.
Yeah, we'll go on that port side.
Yeah, sounds like they're having a rockin' New Year's in Stillwater.
What's happening?
161.
A lot of people yelling in the background when he was getting out with somebody.
Can we get medics for location? Male, conscious breathing.
He's shaking, going through withdrawals from drugs and alcohol.
Copy withdrawals from drug and alcohol. Are they cleared in?
What's up?
Copy. 2329.
Yeah, I never could find where they made a connection with that guy from the hotel.
2362. Heard some fireworks near Hodgson and Sunset. If you get any calls.
Copy. 2329.
What was your number again? 1525.
Well, we're coming up on a Central Time.
She's in 1523 and it's the one next to her.
328, 328. Copy, guys. Took the domestic.
If you're looking at her townhome, it's the one to the
Colors
right.
saying their older brother
I gotta
walking
be
around
honest with you,
now
Pat.
is now verbally threatening to
I
harm
mentioned
people.
2024,
672, your status.
30 years ago.
328, are you sure you come in the area? Looks like
I
the
would've
subject
said-
left in the back. Black
Can't even
sedan.
believe that.
Last seen.
Oh, I know.
161.
You know how fast they... When you came out in our academy, remember they told us how fast time was going to go?
And they said, keep a journal. I didn't.
And they told us how quick it was going to go. Poof.
Yep.
Copy
You're going to be retired. But in our case...
The Damas for level 1
not so
medical
quick.
11597, 34th Street
Very
North for a
true.
34-year-old male
But,
having a panic attack, difficulty breathing.
I remember, you know how time flies. And when you, on a every new year, you think about time and what you can do to, you know, improve on yourself. Resolutions, of course. I don't know that people ever keep their resolutions, but
Oakdale 6579.
we would like everyone to have a resolution of being
Loud music
kinder to people.
2881 Hillvale Court North.
Absolutely.
Callers requesting to be seen at 2879 Hillvale Court. Ongoing.
I mean, there's a lot of tension in the world, and it's amazing. You know, I flew on a plane. I'm just going to tell you, maybe somebody can help me figure out who this is. I flew on a plane here in the last 2 weeks, and there was a retired deputy sheriff sitting in front of me. This is Sun Country. If you know flight attendants on Sun Country, please pay attention.
Black sedan.
There was a retired deputy sheriff sitting in front of me. He started in 65. He recognized me. He's a little older than me with his wife.
2330.
And the flight attendant that was in our area was so kind to him. You know what I'm saying? Well, she was kind to me too, but I mean, he's the kind of guy you want to be kind to, but not everybody is kind, you know?
Very true.
It wasn't high demand, but he had, you know, a couple requests. You know, but he started way back for Hennepin County, worked for Hedman. Well, not Hedman. McGowan. Anyhow, it struck me. I can tell kindness when I see it. Like just by the way a person acts. She was right in front of me, and this flight attendant, she was a blonde, I suppose, maybe in her 40s. And the reason I want to, if you know somebody from Sun Country, I'd like to know who this is, because I want you to pass on to her how much I appreciate her kindness. And so she was helping people, and when you'd ask her for something, you could tell she wasn't put out. She just really wanted to. You know the difference between someone. And so I thanked her. I said, well, thank you for your kindness for me and the gentleman ahead of her. And she said, well, isn't that what we're all supposed to be? Right?
Poignant words.
I said, yes, but it's not always the case. So I'm getting off the plane. This is if you're a Sun Country person, you might help me find this person. I'm getting off the plane. Her name was Kathy, by the way. I did catch that. Her name was Kathy. Kind, blonde flight attendant named Kathy on Sun Country. And getting off the plane, and I said, how long have you worked for the airline? You know what she said? my second flight.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Second flight. And I said, well, I kind of wondered. I kind of thought so. So the point is that we all have reasons to give up our kindness because we're worn out, we're tired, we're, feel like we've, done so much. But let's not give up our kindness.
No matter how kind you may have been this past year, be kinder next year.
And if you know the flight attendant I'm talking about, please pass on. We appreciate her, but also send us her name so we can acknowledge her. What time is it there, man?
11:35.
Well, that's not bad. We are on the way to the White Bear Best Western Plus. My proprietor, Bill Fassard, up there in White Bear, was going to drop the bear at midnight. We don't need a ball. We got a bear.
That's right. Look how lit up the sky is.
That's weird, huh?
That's very weird.
I was watching the Chiefs game earlier today, and they were talking about dropping the ball in New York at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, "Well, we're having a ball drop here today during this game because the receivers were dropping so many."
Oh, not nice.
Well, I like that new Cincy quarterback, but I'm happy for the Chiefs winning. And the reason I'm happy is the anti-Taylor Swift group that's been accusing her of distracting the Chiefs can now just back off a little bit.
There you go.
Back off of Taylor, because obviously she wasn't a distraction. Let's call her an inspiration.
There you go.
Your number got cut off. Okay.
There's going to be a lot of cell phone transmission tonight at midnight. So expect a little freezing up. Is McManus working tonight, do you know?
I'll find out.
Has he retired yet?
I don't think so.
He keeps threatening.
Pretty sure he's 106. Yes, he is.
He is?
Yes, he is.
We got to call him. Hang on, I got his number here. We got to get him down to that address before. This week I can't have the mayor accusing me of not intervening before there's a shooting. There's going to be one. Probably outside the parking lot at 1:30.
Metro 615.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Running away
I don't think he wants to take the call.
He was aggressively in and out of the lanes for a while on our cameras.
10-4.
2338. 1067.
10-6 trail, can you run a 60
Copy, 2339.
Courtesy ride, one adult male to 626 Hillwood Court, St. Paul.
Can you mute that?
626 Hillwood Court, 2339.
Courtesy ride, one adult male to 626 Hillwood Court, St. Paul.
626 Hillwood Court, 2339.
Oh, we're getting close here, folks.
Switch this other phone to the
29, that's right,
Wi-Fi.
copy, you can disregard.
It was really freezing, but it might have a shot.
I'll be able to take this out.
Yeah,
Put
we
it
can
on
use,
the ball.
we can use this one.
Go to field.
Go to
Should
Delta,
work fine
Spider.
if it's on the Wi-Fi.
7113.
Train route.
437 on the pole 7956.
Walk around, say hi to the crowd a little bit or something.
7167 on train route.
Hope they got some music when the bear comes down.
Yes.
That'd be nice. Well, I guess it's $269 at the marathon here. Haven't seen that price in a while.
Remember when it was $4
plus?
Oh yeah, sure do.
Sometimes close to 5. By the way, this is a great town, the city of White Bear. If you haven't come up here, how much time is it? We got a minute or two?
Yeah, it's 11:42.
We are going to just take a little trip through 4th Street here in the center of White Bear. This is 61 and 61 on 4th Street, kind of the center of White Bear. I mean, obviously the shops are closed right now, but
This, I believe it's this next block here. Let me see what the name of the street is. This place right here, Olive Branch, has, yeah, all different flavors of olive oils and spices, and I got gifts for my daughter Kirsten and my son Jesse and his wife there. Great spot.
I can tell the town kind of lights itself up down here for everybody too. Which is Legion 168 is open. New Year's, they're about to celebrate in there. So So this is 2nd Street here. I'm going to turn on. If we went straight, we'd run into White Bear Lake. And I think Carter Johnson still lives down there, the publisher of the White Bear Press. Of course, his father built a great local newspaper, probably one of the best local newspapers there is.
Case number is 237920.
Domino's is open over there.
Copy, thank you. Welcome.
Of course, across the street, there's a couple nice little smaller strip malls. I ate at Lee and Chin's there the other day, right across the street. And there's a Nautical Bowls restaurant there.
Do me a favor, when we leave this, take a swing through that U.S. Bank ATM for me, would you?
Yeah.
Get some money.
Gonna give me a New Year's present?
Any other cars for Manini?
This is kind of the center right here. On the left, though, is that's a Manitou Grill.
Thank you. Happy New Year's, everybody. 2343.
You know, I've never been there. I've heard nothing but good about it.
326, copy.
Spot.
1140.
Woodbury 7166.
So we're on Highway 61. Arcade Street in St. Paul actually turns into Highway 61. And that is where we are. Beartown Restaurant. Well, there's the bear up there.
There it is.
There's the bear up on the pole. Looks like they got a good crowd here tonight. They're probably all inside right now. But Rudy's Red Eye Grill. Well, they got the fire pits up above.
1331 status.
120
Rudy's Red Eye Grill. You waiting for the bear to drop?
Yeah. Copy clear.
I don't think any of these cars are leaving anytime soon, do you?
I wouldn't think so.
People are up on the balcony up there. That was a loud explosion, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Sorry, you cut out. Where you code for?
We're code 4 over there.
Code for no further.
What the heck happened? We got a call here. I'm gonna put my flashlight on the bear. Okay, we are gonna
There's the bear.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Hang on. Put it back here. Oh yeah, there you go. You got the bear in there. Got the bear in there.
Shots fired. Call around George and Humboldt. There's
11:48. 12 more minutes.
Copy, Bear. George and Humboldt, 2346.
One more minute. The new year is coming.
Sounds like a good crowd up on that rooftop.
Up on the roof. That's probably where we should be, up on the roof.
Woodbury 7165. I don't know.
Well, we're not. We're down here with the peons. Just you and me.
Lieutenant, that's for a level 1 medical, 94 Street Street.
Funny part is, that's where we like to be.
Absolutely. Amongst the people.
No, Pat, I was wondering, the car was riding so good tonight. You mentioned it. I forgot I bought few bags of salt for my water softener late last night.
Oh.
Better turn some you.
We're walking up the stairs. Oh yeah, there's nobody up there. We're golden.
Well, we could walk up there, but
Yeah, this is. I think there's going to be a lot of
can
people
you
out here.
just
when
kind of can you just show the surroundings a little bit?
Sure.
I mean, maybe even get out. Just
Yeah.
stay close for the Wi-Fi, but just give a little atmosphere. These red lights we got going.
You can see the fires up on the rooftop there. Rudy's Red Eye Grill. Best Western Plus. Looks like a full house here. Great decorations on the trees.
Suspicious vehicle, 1985 3rd Street, crossing location. Black Sam plays on for the last hour. Unknown occupied.
Draft him, Ron. You know what I mean?
Go, yeah, you're good.
Last fight, you're like, you're not going to try again?
Kind of what you went through,
All right.
how you came out the other side, and now you're inspiring people
We're
with
gonna-
your motivational speaking. Like,
We're
people
gonna find out who's got the best coverage here.
get out of their own stuff.
Listen, the first thing I'll tell you is you got to go through it. You got to go through it. You got to lean in. So many
different channels covering it.
615 Metro.
Who's got the best readers coverage?
Any updates on this 49er?
understanding that to actually go through it. I came out on the other
He
side
went
with so many
south on
blessings
Lynn
and
and
so
took
many
the
gifts.
first right, but that was the last that we saw him.
11:51.
We're getting there, folks.
11:51. I'll let you warm your hand up for a few minutes, Pat. Well, I'll just turn this camera on.
Okay.
2351.
Colder out there. Well, there's another.
Well, there's some fireworks going off.
Yeah. Well, let's just think about how lucky we are.
Cut this off.
Yeah, you can leave it running until we'll use it when the bear drops. How lucky we are.
It's very true, you know.
Just want my wife to know that she's an amazing woman. I really appreciate her. And my new year always starts out good knowing I got her as my wife. You know what I said today? I said, hey, how's it going?
Hi.
I said, are you going to take care of me when I'm old? And she said, well, of course. You know what she said next?
Huh.
This was hurtful.
224.
But she meant it in a good way.
I feel it coming. I'm not going to say it.
She says, I'm already planning where the elevator is going. I said, I don't want an elevator. I always want to be able to walk up the steps.
I think you should get one of those chairs you sit in that takes you up the stairs.
Some people need those, and you know what? My mom had one of those that saved her life, so she can go up and down the steps.
Heck yeah!
But you don't want to plan it, right? When you get there, but you don't want to plan for an elevator.
I don't think you're going to need an elevator, Bob.
No, I'm going to probably croak long before then. But oh man,
I'm very glad that I'm in a one level.
Yeah. So we're up here, Rudy's Red Eye Grill, the Best Western Plus, proprietor Bill Fassard, and there's a lot of people inside celebrating inside. But we are outside.
We're gonna do it from outside. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Anyhow, I do appreciate my wife.
You're a very fortunate man,
and
she's a very fortunate woman.
All my children, Kelsey, Logan, Bobby, and of course our departed son Kyle. Look at.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta send a heart for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife just, what am I doing? She just sent me a picture of me going up and down a motorized staircase while I'm eating. There's a place to put my food on there. Oh. What time is it?
We're getting there. 11:55.
Bishop Squad, check off house for Counselor out of Brooklyn Center for
That is
carjacking.
hilarious.
Yeah. We are going to be monitoring some. What do we got? 56? Okay.
4 minutes.
We're getting close to the new year. People are gathering up above. Someone just got shot. 786 Sherburne in St. Paul.
No, not good.
Hey, you're going the wrong way to celebrate.
I wanted to meet you too.
Very nice to meet you.
I'm excited to meet you.
We are too. What's your name?
I'm Kristen Stinger.
Nice to
Kristen,
meet you.
That's Scott.
Nice to meet you.
too.
Thank
I love
you.
you guys.
Oh, thank you very
very
much.
much.
Thanks for watching. Where are you from, Kristen?
I'm originally from Bennington, but I live 7 minutes from here.
Oh, you do?
So I was like, you guys are near me.
Did you eat up there? Do you have dinner, or are you just hanging out?
No, I just came to see the bear and you guys.
Well, that's nice. Well, stay here with us. You can enjoy. We only got 3 minutes.
Oh,
Unless you got friends, yeah.
No, I was trying to make friends.
Yeah. Well, it's a good night to do it.
Yeah.
It's a good night to do it.
10-year-old shot.
10-year-old got shot in St. Paul here in the stomach.
Jesus.
On New Year's. Probably somebody's celebrating New Year's, and
You guys are live, aren't you?
we are, and you now are eternally.
You are immortalized with about 20,000 people.
Hi, Aunt Carol. She's watching.
Hi, Aunt Carol.
What do we got here?
You've got a delightful niece in Kristen.
Bullet came through the house.
Yep.
Jesus, Criminy, 786.
Clear the northern advised, comments added with 227-273, and I'll take an investigated building, let you know them, code 4.
Horrible.
Terrible.
Sullivan, let's show 26.
Well, according to my,
255.
what do we got?
Yep, they
2 minutes left?
Got a suspect name.
Suspect to be Lorenzo Cruz. Caller has an OFP against him.
No, you're fine.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you. I was wondering where you were.
How are you, Cammy?
Doing great. I lost.
We'll get in front of the camera. You're an institution. You've been on here every New Year's. Cammy's been there. Huh? There we go. She's our New Year's regular with us. Well, don't come too close, Pat. Yeah,
I can't.
Pat can't afford to get sick.
No, I don't feel. I got laryngitis. I lost my voice.
Yeah,
so.
that's the first step.
Happy New Year, Skylar, and Sebastian, and William, and Scott.
All right,
Andrea.
1 minute, 22 seconds. 1 minute.
Kevin.
I'm doing
just
1 minute, 22 seconds. You ready, Pat, just in case?
Yeah, I'm just. I hate seeing this.
Oh, here, I'll do
This
it.
is going on. Oh yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Because we're going to go in 1 minute. We got it. Let's get out and celebrate. I hear Bill up there talking.
Yep.
Hopefully.
It's almost time.
47 seconds. 46. Play this music.
First class information is going to be
Two-step. We're doing a little two-step.
Here we go.
For a 30-year-old male with chest pain.
Zoom in and all. Oh, he's coming down. The bear's coming down. Happy New Year.
25 years clear.
Woo!
Is he slow going down?
There's the bear.
Woo!
Clear that out. Fireworks or?
It's down.
And it is midnight. Happy New Year's, folks.
Happy New Year. We need
Happy New Year's, Bob and Pat.
We need a few blanks. We need a few.
Happy New Year.
Happy. Kristen, thanks for coming to see us.
I appreciate it.
Happy New Year's to everyone, to you all.
Happy New Year's.
This is so beautiful. Can you believe it's 2024?
Nice to meet you too. Hey, Kristen.
Look at that. Wow. Come on, Austin. Bring it.
Oh, yeah.
This is beautiful.
Tammy, can you take a picture?
The entire crowd is obviously doing what they do best. They're watching the fireworks. They're enjoying this moment. Loved ones are hugging. Lovers are kissing. Friends are holding hands. And we are celebrating the new year in only the way we can. We can here in Austin.
Come and see us.
Dear friend, I'm happy to be here with you. I'm happy to be here with the audience at home.
All right. You got a million pictures of us, huh?
Yes, I do.
All right, we're going to go.
One of the fire stations called in.
Happy New Year, Tammy.
Hang on 1 second.
Clear that out. Fireworks or?
I don't know why my siren doesn't work, but maybe that's only when the lights are on. All clear.
Take care.
See you
Bye,
later.
guys.
Oh, there's going to be shots fired calls all over town now.
1 minute.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
On 33.
2 minutes.
Do this real quick here.
Somebody's not stopping.
Yep.
We got another.
What county?
Washington.
1239.
He gets up here.
You want me to clear that out? Fireworks.
Northbound passing Bluebird.
This is Washington South.
Start approved for now. I'm going to turn in again from that house.
Copy 25 position.
Well, that was fun. Good memory.
Signaling Wood Duck Circle.
Wood Duck Circle.
Signaling Wood Duck Circle.
102. Yeah, they're trolling on clear. What's that, Circle? Put that up.
Be a drone operator.
1570. 168, I can deploy. I got 173 with me.
Okay, 168 will deploy. 2 minutes.
It's around 9.
Well, backseaters, we are going to sign off here up in White Bear and wish you a happy New Year.
Copy, placing the call left in an orange journey.
We're going to probably be back next week with Mike or Cat Team or Pat on Thursday maybe.
Yeah, I'll be out there Thursday.
Well, we appreciate your friendship. Obviously, we're going to spend a little time with our own families as well.
1239 Herbert. You want me to clear that out? Fireworks.
But have a happy New Year, folks, and please remember to be kind. Be kinder this year than you were last year.
And you were pretty darn kind last year.
Yes, you were.
Thank you for that. Thanks for being our friends. Thank you for the eternal friendships that we can't believe it's been 3.5 years. It's kind of crazy.
It really is.
188. I'll just take one spot up here upstairs.
All right.
Good night, folks.
Good night. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
1 inside to assist 188. 64.
161.
1.
221. 210, you can send it to me as well. 279, you can cancel on now. I'm already at West. I can head over there.
You can disregard it. Looks like they have squads for now.
210, I got it. 221, copy. 279, I copy.
Is there squads that can start for a shots fired now at 400 Spring Street? Heard 4 shots. 200, you copy.
2-1. 200, copy. 263 Tango. We can take that.